Hey there guys, it's Showcase Watches. Today bringing you a quick video about the Omega Seamaster James Bond's 60th anniversary, which a few people in the comments of my previous videos have actually asked me my opinion on this watch and what do I think to it. And I've refrained from doing a video on this because I haven't got hands-on with the watch yet. And as you guys know, I don't like to do reviews of watches that I haven't handled. But what I will do is do a really quick vid just to give the basics and my initial impression of the watch. So like I said, this isn't a review because I've not handled the watch. I can't give that information yet. But when I do handle it and I get opportunities to see it, I will do a video and I will do a review of the watch. So it's the 60th anniversary of the James Bond franchise. Omega Seamaster 42mm stainless steel, caliber 8806, 55-hour power reserve. It's a master coaxial, so it's METAS certification. It's a phenomenal watch. I love the 42mm case. I'm a bigger guy, so the 42mm case works for me. I love the Milanese bracelet. What they did on the No Time to Die was spectacular. It's a super cool bracelet. The only thing with the No Time to Die was the clasp was a little bit annoying, and I suspect this one will be as well. The dial is to me, the dial is the key feature on this watch, and I'm really hoping it's a positive sign because they've brought back the Brosnan era of dial, which is the wave dial, and it's really interesting that they've done this, and I hope this is a positive sign of things to come. If they've done it once with this model, it's possible that when they update the Omega Seamaster line in general, they might bring back the classic dial, which, fingers crossed guys, let's hope that happens. The laser cut dials are beautiful, but this dial is just more beautiful. The case back is interesting on this watch. Very much, this is becoming a bit of a signature of Omega now, the case backs. Omega like to play with the case backs. They get a bit creative with the case backs of the watches, which some people don't like. Some people think are tacky. Some people think is cool. Me personally, I'm wearing my Rolex GMT Batman today. The back of a Rolex is just plain. There's nothing on the case back of a Rolex. And Omega tend to go the opposite direction. They make them a bit cool, a bit more interesting, a bit more of a work of art. And it's one of the reasons why I prefer Omega to Rolex. I just think it's a bit more interesting. It's a bit more of an interesting watch. Whether it be like the Omega Speedmaster, where they just say, certified one on the moon, etc., or whether it be the No Time to Die with the numbering system on the back, or whether it be an anniversary piece, or whether it be like my Ed White, where you've got a sapphire crystal case back where you can see the caliber 321, the Snoopy where you can see Snoopy going round the moon. Omega do these cool case backs, and they've done it again with the 60th anniversary of the Bond Seamaster. So I think it's really, really cool. My initial impression is a positive one. It's definitely a watch I want to get hands-on with, and it's one that I'm on the wait list for, or gonna get on the wait list for. I'm not on it yet. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to when they get released and my authorised dealer has one. What they usually do is they ring me up to tell me that they've got the watch in. It won't be for me, it'll be for somebody else, but I can go in, do a quick video of the watch and get hands-on with the watch. And then if I like it, I'll then put myself on the wait list. If I don't like it, obviously, I won't. But initial impressions is very, very positive. I think it's a cool watch. Is it cooler than the No Time to Die? I think it is. I think it's priced correctly. It's cheaper than the No Time to Die, which it should be. It's got the same movement. It's basically more or less the same construction of a watch. However, the No Time to Die is titanium. It's grade 2 titanium. It's a harder material to work with. It's a more expensive material. So the No Time to Die should be more expensive, whereas this 60th anniversary should be more expensive than the standard Omega Seamaster. So it's more than the standard model. It's less than the No Time to Die. So I think it's priced pretty much where it should be. Will there be discounts on this watch? No, is the simple answer. This will not be a mainstream watch that's going to have discounts. This is going to be a watch that's going to be difficult to get. I don't think it'll be as difficult to get as something like a Snoopy, but I don't think you're going to see this in the windows of ADs. I think this is going to be a very, very short run watch. I think it might be out for a year, 2 years maybe. It's going to be a very short edition. Omega have done with the days of doing limited editions for 5 years. I think that they're going to release this watch probably for a year or two. I don't think it's going to be in massive numbers, and I think the reason for that is mainly because of the case back and the dial. They might be using the tooling from when they had the Brosnan era for the dial, but I don't know. I don't know if they're using new technologies to create the dials. I don't know. I suspect they're probably using old tooling for the dials, but I think the case back is going to be what's the tricky part to make, and I think that's one of the reasons why the Snoopy is in such short demand, because the case backs are so tricky to do. It's not a mass-produced. This is not a mass-produced watch. This is going to be a little bit more unique to the average Seamaster, and I think because of that, it'll be a bit more trickier to get. So I don't think it's going to be an easy watch to get. I don't think there's going to be discounts on the watch, and I don't think you're going to see it in authorized dealer windows. I think it's going to be a watch that you're going to be very lucky to see in person. And all I can suggest, guys, if you want one, get yourself on the wait list as soon as possible. I don't know if everybody who wants one will get one. I suspect it will be a waitlist piece. People will be on the wait list, the wait list will close, and then after a year to 2 years, they'll stop production, and the watches will just shoot up in price. That is my prediction, but that's not based on any evidence or fact. It's just my opinion. So guys, yeah, just in answer to the question people have asked, yes, I think it's a cool watch. Yes, I think it's one that I would personally like to own. I don't think it's ridiculously expensive for what it is. The caliber 8806 is a phenomenal movement. 55-hour power reserve, which is not as good as some. I mean, you know, Tudor are now doing 70-hour power reserves, so Amiga could do to up the game with the power reserve, but 55 hours is still, you know, still respectable. It will still last the weekend. You take it off on Friday, throw it back on the wrist Monday morning, it should still be good to go. So yeah, I think it's a cool watch, and I would urge anybody who wants to get one to, you know, take a look. So thanks for watching, guys. This is Showcase Watches, so please like and subscribe to the channel if you like my content. Check out my other videos, and yeah, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll speak to you in 2023. Take it easy, guys, and have a good one.